people? I go by the name T-Ram, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conshon, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You're watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Aye.
I think I would allow an artist of mine to perform when it's beneficial to them. I mean, any other thing. I mean, Kojo just spoke. I heard Sidik also speaking. When Seven was speaking, I think my network wasn't that, all the things that they have said makes a lot of sense, and I would, as an artist manager, will go for that. I understand that. I have events background as well. I understand that, but we also need to understand the space in which we operate. So we cannot just lift what is happening out there and place it here in our space. It might not necessarily work. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, until recently, you're talking about streams and all that. At the time, I'll say maybe Shatta turned down that performance at the VGMAs. It was a different setting or space at the time. You understand? Today, you can say that, oh, yeah, maybe if a Vanilla comes on and performs for free, it will go global and it might gain global presence and might translate into other opportunities that will come to them. But until this era, you ask yourself that what are the benefits for the artist? And that's the first thing any artist team or manager will ask. You understand? Once they look into the benefits and they know that, hey, it will go a long way to elevate my craft. It will open new doors for me. It would take me places that ordinarily it would take a while for me to get there. If you don't jump on, if you look at if you check all the boxes and they make sense to you, and you don't jump on, then it might be a no-brainer on your part and your management's part. But essentially, it has to be beneficial. If it is not, what is there to jump on for? You understand what I'm saying? Because if you even listen to what Kojo and everybody else is saying, it went to the benefit of the artist and the event organizer. So we shouldn't look at it from that angle alone. That okay, when Sadiq spoke, he spoke about sponsorship and how people are not getting into companies are not sponsoring events and everything. Look, there are a lot of factors that have made our industry the way it is, and I think that as people that we participate in this space, we need to recognize that. Once we fail to have that conversation that has brought us this far, we cannot at any point think that our artists don't understand performance for free, because they do performance for free for themselves. If you look at this December, everybody was on everybody else's show. You understand what I'm saying, Kwame?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Drew had a show. All of them went. Sarkodie will have all of them went. So they understand that for themselves. You get my point. They don't charge themselves when it comes to their own performances.
That is called Inobwa. That is called Inobwa.
Well, you see, that's what you are trying to downplay it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because it's just like your Super Bowl is just in a miniature version. My point is that the artists and their management team need to come to some sort of resolution with the event organizer. If they don't see the long term, what the event organizer is going to help them do with their craft, why do they come on? So S3 Music says, okay, hey, I have a channel and I can push your artist for the next maybe 2-3 years. We put it on paper, so let's do this iconic performance. Apart from the fact that it's going to take you everywhere in the world, we're going to broadcast everywhere in the world. When you need promotion stuff and all that, we'll be there to push your brand to the next level. Let me go to a company like Big Ideas, Kojo's Place, where they don't have a channel, either a television or a radio channel that will assist my artist for a space in time. What am I going to ask for when I go there? So I go to Big Ideas and say, look, let's do this your event. Hey, you have all the equipment, So when I also need you in the future, these are the things that are also, maybe I have a lay down a tour or a major event. We have to have this conversation. If we don't have this conversation and don't get real about it, nobody should sit anywhere and now think that our artists don't understand. And mostly, if an artist is turning down something, then the communication has not gone down right. So I don't want us to make it seem as if our artists don't know. Again, if they can, like Kojo said, if they can sit on their first class flight or whatever economy flight and go out there and hustle to do a red carpet, they understand what that works or that means to them. So if we can present that same thing on the table for them here, they will understand it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yes, it's difficult. So we shouldn't make it sound as if we don't understand or our artists don't understand that same space.
All right, let me bring in 7.
I'm a citizen, a vandal, boy better know. Kunka beating but we charge, the energy never slow. Thunder fire chanting cause we in a movement. When you hear the chief is coming, seize your movement. Father, back who's yeah. Come on, walk is coming cause we in a battle, yeah. The Rasta boy leading, oh Lord have mercy. Don't you try peeping, we go crack your phone screen, yeah. When you hear iration, say away, away, away. Come out of the road, boy, say away, away, away. Come out of the road, fire upon the road. If them send you, go tell them, say we are coming, oh, away, 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 away. Now, the Rasta bad boy sound killer. Smoke full up the place, you can't see me John Cena, yeah. Commonwealth is a big nation. Come with president and gangsters, go no combine. I am here to get a bucket and take off your jacket. Ready for the pounding and your back is the target. Brother, check your budget, how much you have in a wallet. If you can't afford this, straight away to basket you, yeah. When you hear iration, say away, away, away. Come out of the road, boy, say away, away, away. Come out of the road, fire upon the road. If them send you, go tell them, say we are coming, oh, away, 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 away. Big up the ex-president Mahama, big up the rest of the chief Susanna, big up the big men policy them man, big up the man Pablo Usama, big up the porters, all the girls with the lovers, voter girls and the others, coming in numbers, cause tonight could be one day, stick after draws and the jumpers. Away, 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 away.